Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. I only have 12 days of premium left. So I'm probably going to play a bit more in the next couple of days to get enough silver to buy enough gold to then be enough to buy premium. I think I still need like 5,000 gold. I mean, I can just check it, right? 5,000 gold. How much is that? That's 34 million. That's not that much. That's actually really not that much. I am at 15 million silver right now. I mean, I always want to have some cash, right? So I can buy items like buy tier 9 sets, buy tier 8 sets, which are worth like 2 million, 4 million, whatever. So I want to have some cash. But I also still have like 11 million loot in Brazilian lying around from doing some chill how do I want to say it, mist gathering while listening to music. Not one really wanting to talk, because there's also not much to talk about. Like, gathering in the mist is pretty boring, but when listening to music and podcasts and stuff, it's totally fine and nice from time to time with Avalonian tools and stuff. But so I'm only missing like, what was it, 20 million silver, or I already forgot. I already forgot the amount that I had to pay. Once I lose my invisibility, I'm going to check again. So right now, right here, I think I'll go for the tier 7, what was it called? It's not mount. Yeah, it's mountain. The map here is a mountain map, right? Yeah, mountain map. Mountain and highland sounds so similar to me. And I don't really know why there's more stone in highland maps. Okay, it makes sense, because you need to dig into the mountain to find ore, I think. Oh well. I don't know if it's supposed to make too much sense. 6.1 stone. I'm going to gather all the tier 6 resources except stone. For stone, I'm only taking 6.1. Using my tier 8 mining gear here right now. Oh, and I need to remember that those small areas actually can be gathering areas as well. To eat my pork pie. So also now, since I have reached tier 8 in all the gathering professions, I did turn on auto learn for all the tier 8 resources. I also turned on auto learn for all the tier 7 resources, and since I had enough learn points at that point, I also turned on auto learn for tier 6 skinning. Maybe I'm not going to have enough learn points to sustain that, and I'm going to try to keep like probably 100 learn points in reserve for tier 8 resources. So I'm going to check from time to time how many learn points I still have left. So this map looks pretty empty. All the resources are taken, at least here in the north. God damn it. It's really empty, damn. All the resources are gone. Okay, so I guess I want to go somewhere else. Here's the tier 7 mountain map. This has potential. Let's go there. 7.1 stone. Well, I did find something. Feels just like on the NA server. Everything is gone except a little bit of basalt. Six to 15 people in this map. Feels a little bit dangerous. This guy is in a group. A tier 7 gatherer. I would imagine that he's on the way to the forest maps though. In my case, I probably want to go southwest, southeast then. I don't think I want to spend any more time in this map. This map seems to be super empty. Not a gathering area here. There are people. Those people are not dangerous though. The mounts are not very fast. And the gear is not ganking gear. But it could be a bigger group, and likewise there could be people on the way to the exit waiting for me. Since he turned around, looks good. So, tier 6 mountain. 5.2 ore, yes. Do want that. This is the first tier 6 resource that I found in this map. God. Pretty rough. Oh, actually, pretty valuable. He dismounted. Very mean. 5 out of 5. Actually, some fiber. Being 5 out of 5. Not too terrible, but I think this was legitimately the first tier 6 resource that I found in this map. And I was running around for like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. So, big ore stack 5.1, I don't care. I could theoretically take 5.1 ore, I think, because I would simply get so much of it. Tier 6 maps are probably fine. Yeah, probably good enough. If they are full enough, obviously. I mean, I kind of want to spend my time in tier 7 or tier 8 maps, just because I kind of want to find 8.3 resources. But let's see how full this map is. Only 11% enchantment. Southeast. I'm very close to the map that I eventually want to step into. Here it looks pretty empty already. I want to take a look at those. Oh. That's a lot of elementals. That's really a lot. I'm going to take some damage here. I don't want to take damage. I'm going to use my boots for some healing. Block a little bit of damage with my helmet. Three at once. 6.3, 6.1 is good. I'll take this 6.1 and then go for the big stack. 6 to 15 people in this map. It's not so extremely valuable, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of good. I do have tier 8 gathering gear equipped, so I'm going to get a lot of gathering bonus. I do want to make use of that. How much do I get? 70% gathering bonus. That's really pretty nice. I do have the guarantee to get +1 gathering bonus there as well. And a 1.5% chance to get gathering bonus +2. Let's see if it is even... it may be contested. It is. Okay, this guy is... oh, almost took everything already. I guess he was too close. If he has ganking gear in his equipment, it probably takes too long for him to switch and gang me before I'm mounting up again. No exclamation mark over my head. The amount of tier 6 resources in this map is okay, I think. Seems to be pretty okay. Did I have 6.1 ore before? How expensive is it? 2.2. A very solid resource. Here in the north, the tier 6 resources weren't really there. But here, and also on the way, 3 out of 5. Like, also on the way here at the lake, there were quite a few resources. That one 6.1 fiber bush was 5 out of 5, I think. So, interesting. This may mean that I wanna stay a little bit longer before going to the Highland map. The tier 7 Highland map. 5 out of 5 again. I mean, not every gatherer is able to gather everything. So sometimes people will just gather all the tier 6 ore or whatever and not be able to take the stone and fiber. It may happen. 5 out of 5, 6.2. Beautiful. That's some nice money. Probably 100k or something. Depending on how lucky I will get with my gathering bonus and premium bonus. Wasn't very lucky, to be honest. I got gathering bonus 1 time and premium bonus 2 times. Still a little bit surprised. I would have thought that it would have been like 60, 70k in this case now. But maybe it's just not that expensive. 5.3, well, would be pretty similar, I guess. 5.3 would actually be pretty similar without gathering gear. No Avalonian tools and stuff. Yeah, 50k. Understandable. Expectable. There's a person. This person is not dangerous. Not a problem. Okay, this thing attacked me and then despawned. Weird. Pretty weird. Very interesting mechanics. 1 out of 5. Boom, gather bonus, premium bonus. The Black Zone also became a little bit better now that there can be tier 6, special tier 6 resource mobs in tier 6 maps. Because those are obviously worth it to take. Also, they are not strong. Everyone can kill those. No matter with what gear. Those things are just worth it because they're always full. They're 6.1 stone. It's almost not worth it to even ride this way, but okay, it's full. It's 5 out of 5. That's fine. 748. Also a pretty solid price, you know. What's my level? 36. So, right now I'm finding a very decent amount of resources, so I probably want to check out more of this map. So I'll finish clearing the south. I'll check out the south, the west, the center, and then I'll go into the tier 6 Highland map. I am not going to check out the north. I have very low hopes. Very low hope for the north. Because the eastern part was super empty. And it's a very normal way to walk. In the sense that like a lot of people are walking this way. A lot of people are coming. You are using this road here. So also a couple of gatherers will, and they will take all the decent resources that they randomly see while just passing by. So how do I want to go about this? There's some 6.1 stone. Going to check out the southern part of the center here. 6 to 15 people still. I'm gathering so much in the mists now that I'm not scared at all anymore. But I need to be a little bit scared here in the Black Zone. There are dangerous people. 6 to 15 players. How do I want to protect myself, or do I just wanna run around? Hope for the best. I mean, so far I've only died one time, and was that in the Black Zone or was that in the roads? I think I died in the Black Zone, right? Or did I die in the roads? I think I died in the Black... Yeah, I died in the Black Zone one time. I mean, dying in those tier 6 maps here is less likely, of course. They are just way less dangerous because way less strong ganking groups will check out these kind of maps here. If when I spend time in tier 7 maps, that's a different story. Those maps are way more dangerous than these maps here. Because I could do something like always leave a tier 7 map if it's 6 to 15 players. Something that's probably guaranteed is that I leave tier 7 maps if it's 16 to 50 players. Unless I have a very strong reason for why those people are not gankers. I have a very strong suspicion, or actually really know it. In those tier 6 maps, I can probably even stay if it's 16 to 50 players if I'm staying close enough to an exit or a roads portal. Because I don't think very strong ganking groups will really gank tier 6 maps. If I was such a ganking group, I would. But like not so... I mean, I would. And I would do it well. And because it would be worth it, because you will eventually come through some random tier 6 maps on your way, checking out multiple maps and stuff. It would indeed make sense. There's a person. He's using 4.1 gear. I mean, if he attacks again, no, he doesn't. He was super low, but he's really not worth anything. He's really not worth anything. I wouldn't want to loot any of his items. I don't even want his horse, you know. I don't really. It's only 15k. I mean, I would take it with me. It's a good item that you can always sell. It's a good stackable. I have so many horses in my loot banks. But it's not an item that I'm like glad about looting, I would say. So the amount of resources I'm finding is probably still decent. But only decent at best. Only decent at best. Because right now I'm really not seeing too much stuff. Where is the good stuff? Do you still see that those PvE areas are actually gathering areas from far away? I think until I see proof of that with my own eyes again, I'm going to go close to them to just make sure that I don't miss any. Because I still wanna see such a weird such a weird special green wisp. I mean, I don't even know if it's green. It was something like something to do with plants or whatever. Some special wisp in gathering dynamic areas. I also don't know if this thing here is a dynamic area as well. This one was just an empty PvE area. I'm going to walk this way. I could check out the place here at the territory. There can be resources. And boom, there's one. Tier 6, sure. Give me that stuff. It's very interesting that the tier 6 ore price in Fort Sterling is actually pretty good. Even though it's basically the main place where you can find it. I mean, I don't even know that. I don't know how many people who gather tier 6 ore actually survive. I don't know how many people gather tier 6 ore. And I don't know how many of those do it at Fort Sterling and do it somewhere else. I have no idea. Your stuff is taken again. Okay. In the south it was okay, I think. I mean, obviously some people are gathering tier 6 ore here. Otherwise, these runed ore stacks would still be here. 1.2k or something per piece. It's probably a little bit lower in foot sterling. A little bit. So, time to check out the rest of the lake. Check out a little bit more of the center here. I'm going to check out almost the whole center. And then tier 6 Highland map into tier 7 Highland map. If I don't already get to 100% carry weight in the tier 6 Highland map, which could happen. It is possible that I will find so many resources. Tier 6 stone, so sad. But then on the other hand, tier 8 stone actually pretty funny. That flat tier 8 stone is actually the most valuable. Oh, the most valuable resource in the game right now. Okay. Well, nothing I care about. And only resource mobs as well. Very interesting. There's a person. This person doesn't matter. Only resource mobs in there. And now there can also be old resource mobs in there, right? Can there? Like in the roads? So many mobs. Person. It's the same guy again. Oh. He's losing his horse. There's a gatherer. Tier 6 miner. I mean, that's already good enough to steal quite a bit of resources from me. There was another person in the west. I don't really need to panic or something. Because the people I've seen weren't dangerous. People with such gear are simply not dangerous. Not in the situation that I've been in, as long as I won't let them dismount next to me. Don't really want to loot anything there. But I did get, it's so hard to see. I did get 22,000 silver, right? I think I got 22,000 silver. What is the... Ah, you paid castle tax. I see. Was wondering, what's this weird small amount there? It's the tax. 22,000. I mean 5.1 or... Because of my 70% gathering bonus from my gathering gear. Could be... maybe good enough. But I don't know. Probably not. 5.1. Tier 5 resources are so bad. 5 out of 5. Oh, well. Guaranteed gathering bonus +1. Also got premium bonus. Nice. I mean, sure, I could have gotten gathering bonus +2. Would have been quite a bit better, but I'll take those 80k. Of course, sad that it's so low on pieces, but I'll take it nonetheless. Only got 11k here. So that's something I may throw away in the future if I have to. I still need to check out the lake a bit more. I've been here already, kind of. I would say. Kind of. Like, I've walked this way. To the big stack, yeah. So I'm almost done here, checking out the rest of the lake and then going into the tier 6 Highland map. Yeah. I can indeed gather this resource. No problem there. I do have way more fiber than ore. Actually would have been worth it to use fiber gathering gear here. Oh man. That's sad. In the next map there's not going to be any fiber though. Way more fiber than ore. God damn it. I suppose just not everybody is able to gather all the resources. That's just my suspicion. A lot of the ore is on only 1 out of 5 and stuff. Well, I found really a lot of 5 out of 5 fiber stacks. I'm right at the water and the... Ooh, 5 out of 5 is nice. And there's no fiber. Very interesting. But I mean, there's supposed to be a lot of ore in this map, and so I guess... Boom, there we go. So we just get tons of ore like that. Right at the water. Which is not very natural, but... Probably. I don't know if there's some kind of ore where it's actually natural to be close to water on the surface. On the surface, close to water. Nothing comes to my mind, but I have no idea. So, tier 6 Highland map. No fiber anymore. So far, fiber gathering gear would have been better. Interesting. Southwest should be the tier 7 map, yeah. Is this a gatherer? He is indeed a... And the smartest thing is just to... I can't see anything because of this stupid tree here. So that's just... So let's just gather this tree quickly so I can actually see what's going on in the fight. A book. And some fame. I gained 60k silver. I 60k silver, really? Because that's not shared, right? That's not shared. I myself got 60k silver and he got his silver too, right? Because in the mists and tier 6 mists, I think tier 3 mob actually gives 50k silver. And I mean 50k silver is obviously great, right? That's really nice for the short amount of time that we spent there killing this thing. If this guy wasn't a gatherer or a super low level dude like 4.1 or something, or super weak equipment on tier 6, I would not have done what I've just done. Like, I'm way too valuable, right? I can lure this away a little bit. Come on. Move your ass. Thank you. Now. Not far enough. But here the ore is 5 out of 5. So. Compared to the mountain map that I've just been in. And it is also possible that I'm going to find a lot of wood in here. It's always really, really interesting, but island maps themselves could just be pretty damn good. Because nobody likes them. On tier 6. Maybe. I don't know. I can try to check those out a little bit more in the future. They may be good. They really may be good. Gather bonus. 6.1 stone. This guy really does not matter, but no. His items are also not very valuable. 6.1 stone. Not 100% sure if that's actually worth it. I do gather it pretty quickly, but maybe I really only should be taking 6.2 stone. Stone is really not that valuable. All the other tier 6 resources are worth more than 1000 silver per piece. I probably should not be taking 6.1 stone, probably like 70k for gathering so long. I'll probably only take 6.2. Everything else is worth more than 1000 per piece. I'm only going to take 6.2 stone. But look at this ore. There's probably more tier 6 ore left for me in this map than in the tiers in Floatshell Fisher. Oh no, can I gather quickly enough? No, I cannot. 5? No, not 5 out of 5. Too bad. I'm already at 68% carry rate? No, I'm not. I need to eat pork pie. 53%, okay. Feels like I'm going to get a lot of resources though. I mean a lot of money per time. I think I'm at like 1.3, 1.4 million loot right now. Within 40 minutes. Actually, a close one. Still need to find more stuff to actually reach the 2 million per hour. I actually need more. A rare wisp. Tier 8. Tier 8. Boom. This was close. I don't know. I mean, if I get pushed, I think it's getting interrupted, right? Yeah, that's a tier 6 miss, so I'm out again. Worthless. Nonetheless, I'm going to walk through the stone gathering area once. Because the chance is just pretty high to find 6.2 and 6.3 stone in there. Sadly, somebody took the ore here. That's not very nice. But I mean, if this map is not 100% full, then I will at least have the chance to check out the tier 7 island map that's neighboring it. Even though I may find too much wood. It's possible that I will find too much wood. And likewise not be able to do so. But here, some trees are empty as well. A lot of 6.1 stone. It may be worth it with stone gathering gear though. But I don't feel like without it. Well, with stone gathering gear, it would still be less resources. Like, I found more tier 6 fiber than 6.1 stone, and 6.1 stone is still worth less. So 5.3 is probably okay, right? I'll need to take a look. I don't know. Let's see. But I think it was worth it. Yeah, 1,000 per piece. It's okay. Actually, not. I don't need to take that. Actually, no point in doing so. 5.3 is like net 0 something. 6.2 stone is good enough. 1.6. I mean, 1k per piece is not that bad, but it doesn't fill any of my journals. Yeah. It's probably net 0. It's probably the same if I don't take it as if when I take it. Which makes it a little bit better to take it, theoretically, because then I level up tier 5 stone gathering, but tier 5 stone gathering will probably never be relevant. I would think. It's probably never going to be relevant ever. Well, anyhow. I am going to check out the big stone area here. And hopefully get tons of 6.3 stone. Here around in the around the northern part, quite a few trees and ore stacks are taken. Some people definitely wanted to benefit from nobody actually contesting this stuff. And they did. 6.1 wood. How expensive is that? 1.47. Wood not being too great of a resource. Not too great. So there's some ore. Let's quickly take that. And then check out the big stone gathering area. 0 to 5 players in this map. Really not a dangerous map so far. I'll probably skip 5.3 stone in the future if I remember that it's just not very valuable. So anything 6.2. 6.2 is fine. 1.6 per 1.6k per piece. Pretty good. 5.3. Not really worth mentioning. I took this before already. I've been here already. Have I been here in the south? I don't think so. So anything enchanted? No, no, and no. Nope. Okay, so... Still need to figure out if I'm finding enough resources here. That's a gatherer, I suppose. And when I see this 5 out of 5 6.1 ore stack, I do indeed think so. Guaranteed gather bonus +1 is pretty good. So I'm always getting 250%. And 250% from resources that are worth more than 1k per piece should be some decent money per time, if I find enough. Can I lure you away a little bit? Because I'm still too slow. Here there's a lot on these stacks. I'm just quickly going to check the rest here. Because I'm going to walk this way anyways. Just want to quickly take everything. Because I'm not going to come back to this place here. I'm also not going to walk around the territory. There's just too little space. It's not really worth spending my time. I may as well just walk around a little bit in the tier 7 map. Should be more profitable. In the sense that if I could spend some time running around the territory here in the map and could gather around it a little bit, but and I will get some resources because of it, but I'm not going to get a crazy amount there. Not going to be extremely efficient unless I'm super lucky and get some 6.3 resources or whatever. Now I can gather it. So I may as well go into the tier 7 map and gather a little bit there. I know it's probably going to be more profitable than me running around this place. Unless I'm getting to 100% carry weight, I will reach the tier 7 map anyways. The path is totally fine. So this is not a gathering area. It's empty or it's PvE. This guy is very interesting. He's worth some money and he cannot get away. You cannot get away. Ah! Oh. I may lose the fight. But he's valuable. What was he gathering? I will probably not lose the fight. He has a mercenary jacket, which is very mean. And he had some cursed spells. I mean, in which case, everything depends on which Q he uses. More or less, I may be strong enough. I only have a tier 6 bloodletter. I'm not that strong. But this guy also wasn't very strong, but his items are better. Ah, he would have been pretty valuable. As long as this board doesn't get destroyed. Damn. And he would have panicked a little bit, I think. He probably was a little bit new to the game. Sad. He didn't think anything about me vanishing. Either he didn't pay attention or he didn't know what that means. Maybe he thought, okay, I just went away. Oh, there he is again. I don't really know what he's... Does he belong to this hideout? Frost Lion, yeah, he probably belongs to it. Was he gathering ore up there and then stopped? I mean, I popped out next to him from invisibility. He probably understood what that means. He probably knows that I was trying to gank him there. Even though he has a realistic chance to beat me. And if the gears were switched, I would definitely win the 1v1. Mercenary jacket plus... Oh, perfect. It just spawned. Very nice. 129. A little bit. One piece. I got one piece and then I had 129,000. So let's see. I probably got like 4k. So 125. I kind of want to know how much I will be getting from this. But if this is his hideout, I'm not going to be able to kill him fast enough. Unless he attacks me or something. Or walks in the wrong direction or whatever. 125,000. Saddled Wild Boars are pretty expensive. I would have indeed liked to kill him. Also, his weapon must have been worth something. His weapon is probably the new curse staff, right? Probably the new crystal curse staff. Which I still need to buy, so I can actually put some levels on it. I'm still level 0 on it, which is not very nice. But I'm right now obviously saving up for premium. So I don't really want to spend money on buying 8.3 gear, buying those items there. Because they're slightly expensive here and there, depending on how low level it's possible to get those on. So 125 to 294, 170, 160, 170 from one big 6.1 stack. That's pretty good. Doesn't take very long to gather it. And 170k, like, how long did it take me to gather this? This was like, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes for 170k. I would say that's really good. Is it though? Let's say 1.5, so 1.5 minutes, I would guess now, because my feeling says 1 or 2 minutes. So 1.5, 15. Oh, 50 minutes is not bad. Was there anything? No. 4.1 only. So times 10, 1.7 million in 15 minutes. Yes, that's good. 1.7 million in 15 minutes is good. Definitely. Very, very easy calculations here. Very simple. Pretty straightforward. Actually not very hard to figure this out. And that would indeed be pretty damn good. But I mean, it's a resource of which I have my gathering gear equipped. Morgana Lair map. Most likely not worth it with gathering gear. I mean, one time I even got invaded while using tier 7 gear and a gallant horse. Which means that I was very expensive. The gallant horse is worth like 2.5 million or whatever. And being in the dungeon, the gallant horse actually doesn't help me at all. So I was pretty happy that I actually managed to run out of the dungeon with like 5 or 10% HP. It really didn't take me very long to kill the boss. I was using cloth and the curse staff, so it really doesn't take very long. It was a tier 8 map, so it actually took a little bit longer than it would in a tier 6 map, of course. The Slate Elemental sadly protecting the ore, kind of. This ore sadly being only 1 out of 5, but I'm getting the premium bonus, which is great. This is a gathering dynamic area. Dynamic gathering area. 84% carry weight. There isn't too much to check out in this map anymore. Sadly, the gathering area was very empty. It didn't have any resource mobs. Only had resources. I mean, in the Roads of Avalon, it's not possible to have normal resource mobs in there. There can only be old ones and ancient ones. I don't know if they would want to do it the same way in the Black Zone. I mean, I also don't know how rare those are, those old and ancient resource mobs, if I even understood it correctly. But I think that's what they meant when they said guardians. I would believe so. That SPI meant those old and ancient resource mobs when they wrote guardians in the patch notes. I'm thinking about checking out the southern edge here instead of checking out this place, but I probably rather want to check out this place here. There's just more space for resources to be there, to simply be there. A lot of 6.1 stone in this map. Now I actually also got more ore than fiber. Not losing the gallop after getting bounced like this is kind of nice. It's not the same though when you're getting hit by a Robe of Purity, I think, though. I'm not 100% sure though. I was pretty fast after getting hit by it. I don't know. Small Conqueror chest unlocked, okay. Some tier 6 ore is even taken here, okay. Let's check out the northern side of this big PvE area. Oh, 88% carry weight. So, anything interesting here? No, no, and no. Feels like I'm seeing more wisps in the black zone than in the mists, to be honest. Probably easier to find legendary mists in the black zone than in the mists. But the mists are, of course, way safer. Like, they are 100% safe, basically. The only way to die there is to have a disconnect when you're going for 100% gathering. Exceptional slate, but I feel like it's gone. It is gone. Somebody took it. Very mean. 1 out of 5. Yeah, well, I was about to say that I'm done with this map, but actually I'm going to check out the last dynamic area. Let's take a quick look. I want to find such a weird special wisp. A gathering wisp. I want to see what that stuff is like. I do usually see those. Oh, well. Nice. I do indeed see the gathering sign on the minimap very early. So I don't need to go too close to those dynamic area spots. Whatever. Since I found a decent amount of tier 6 ore here, I'm going to run in a circle. That's a ganker. That is indeed a ganker. So, I mean, the 0 to 5 players. So, if it's a ganking group, I mean, bear paws have been changed. Now they got some kind of heal. Do they still have the bleed effect? Let me quickly check. 6 to 15 players. Bear paws, axes. No bleeding anymore, okay. Which makes it a little bit worse for ganking. So maybe he isn't really a ganker? Is he solo? Is he solo? He's actually solo, okay. Then he is not dangerous. He does have invisibility potions, so he may try to do invisibility ganks. Interestingly enough, he has a tier 7 weapon and a tier 8 armor, which is a little bit weird. But maybe he's doing PvE. Maybe he's doing PvE. 6 to 15 players. Where are the juicy 7.3 resources? Right here I'm at the cliff. Well, the south is probably pretty nice. There's a road spotter, so it's not super unsafe. I'm not seeing any resources whatsoever, not even tier 6 resources. Where are the resources? Give me some resources. There's a resource. 1 out of 5. Great. 91% carry weight. Teleporting cost me 160k. Running around for an hour. I think I'm above 2 million though. Here and there I've been finding quite a lot of tier 6 resources, I would say. It seems like a very moderate run in a way. Like here and there I didn't find anything, and then here and there I found a little bit, and here and there I found a very decent to good amount of tier 6 resources. Didn't find anything crazy. Here the stuff seems to be pretty empty. I'm going to check out this place here in the southwest. This plateau. I'm also like the Edge of the map seems to be pretty empty. I will check out a little bit more of the edge, then I'm going to check out the plateau and a little bit here. And then if I don't find anything, I'm just going to teleport. Oh, this is a wood area with a plus. Does this mean that an aspect is there right now? What does a plus mean? I mean, I'm going to take all of this stuff. 93% carry weight. The pork pie runs out in 3 minutes. If I get to like 1.5 minutes, oh no, yeah. If I get to like 1.5 minutes, I'm going to refresh my pork pie. Just to be safe against gankers, even when there's only 0 to 5 players in this map. What is this guy? Tier 6 fiber. I probably don't want to look at the chest. I probably don't want to. If the bear paw player is still here, but I don't know if he is. Some time has passed. I could take a look at the chest. There's nothing crazy here, but then I would need to eat the new pork pie, which is not really a big deal. There are so few people in... Oh, so much 7.3, but it's all gone. It's all gone. No, I'm just going to teleport. I'll take a quick look here to this place. 7.3 wood would have been pretty nice, but only if it has a lot of pieces. My pork pie runs out in 2 minutes. The chest is open in like a couple of seconds. I will be a little bit too late. I will check it out. 0 to 5 players is so little. So little that I want to check it out, even though I'm pretty valuable already. I'm worth like, what, 5.5? No. I'm worth like 5 million. So, it's gone. Let's teleport. It's possible that the tier 6 gatherer took it. But it's not such a big deal. Mod. Huh? Huh. I mean, I could not have expected that. If I would have been there earlier, maybe I could have killed this guy, and maybe he would have been worth something. But it's just a maybe. I cannot know. I can't know. Weird gathering run. Running around for 1 hour, 8 minutes, having 160,000 silver teleport costs, getting 2.2 million. Decent. Not great, but not bad either.